You're on, Leslie.
Hey, this is dangerous, but at least we're not green, eh? As far as I know, we could be green.
Not so far, anyway.
I'm Leslie Hughes, and with me is Sandy Cushon, who is very, very well known for his work with Country Canada, and he's going to tell us all about that. Now, Country Canada is about one of the oldest television shows in the world.
Well, as far as we know in the world, anyway, it started in 1954, so that makes it, well, we're going into our 34th season, as a matter of fact, which makes us longer than shows like Front Page Challenge and any number of other programs that people think are long-running.
But you don't look that old.
Well, I was a mere, I'm not even sure I was born when the show started.
Right, for sure. And tell me what you enjoy about putting that show together. I know that you're liable to see anything.
Well, I guess the big enjoyment for me is getting a chance to travel to every part of Canada and meet people in their walks of life. I think unlike any other program perhaps does at CBC. We get to travel from literally one coast to the other, into the north, into the cities, and that's really quite enjoyable.
Well, now, I know the show comes from right here in Manitoba, and you show all different kinds of places in the province, right?
Indeed, yes.
Where have you been?
Well, I've been up to Arbor. We're just getting set to go on up to Churchill in the time ahead, and any number of spots. I've really had a chance to see just about all of Manitoba.
And you won some pretty highfalutin awards, I think, which ought to be mentioned on a day like this, I think so.
Yes, we've won some. Well, we've won some Farmers Writers Awards, and so we've done quite well. I think we're really proud of Country Canada and the job it's done. What
are folks going to see when they visit the Country Canada site here today at Open House?
Well, now we've got a calf over here. There's a couple of goats and rabbits. Donald the duck was here just a few minutes ago. I think Gregory the goose, a tom turkey. I think that goat is trying to eat your pant leg there, Leslie.
Yeah,
I've got a little bit of a rodeo going on here right now.
Where'd you get these animals?
These come from a couple who have a little petting zoo around Winnipeg. So they've kindly brought them in today to allow the kids, especially. You can notice how the kids really enjoy getting to meet a goat firsthand.
Not shy at all. No, I had to be talking to touching that duck, but these kids have no problem.
Yeah, indeed. Well, but we also have a lot of celebrities, too. And as a matter of fact...
I couldn't help noticing. Actually, I was trying not to say anything.
Meet Tina Turner.
Tina! I've always wanted to meet Tina Turner.
Now, Tina is a Polish chicken.
How do you know?
Well, I was told, and I believe everything I'm told.
That's not what I heard. Okay, a Polish chicken.
She's a Polish crested chicken. You see how she has this really lovely little bit on top?
Well, that's the Tina Turner look.
That's exactly it, yeah.
Right.
So, Tina's been very quiet so far and hasn't, so far, I don't think, done anything nasty, has she? Please tell me if she's done anything nasty.
No.
But this is an example of one thing that I don't think people get a chance to do too often. That's hold a chicken in their hands. Would you like to hold her, Leslie, or are you?
Well, okay. Yeah, who does her hair?
Nature does her hair, which I think is the best way to have it, isn't it?
That's the same person who does your hair.
Exactly.
Do you want to see a lot of kids here today?
We'd love to see as many kids as want to come out. I think they'll come and have an enjoyable time and have a look at the honeybees and a few of the other things that are around here. And also the people from the marketing boards are here too. So there's eggs and turkey.
Free samples.
That's right. Free samples. So there's some vegetable samples. I believe they've got some chicken and some beautiful looking fish across the way too. So there's all sorts of things for people to come and have a look at.
Not just to come and have a look at, but to take home again.
And that's the best part.
Oh yeah, right. Well, listen, I've enjoyed meeting you and your friends, and especially Tina Turner. It's been a slice. Tina, I hope our paths will cross again, so to speak.
How's that, Tina?
We don't talk about that.
Oh, that's right.
Sandy Cushon, thanks very much. And now it's back to the king.
All right. There we are. We're back. I'm here with Vickie Mowchun, and you are in the props department. You are the props department.
Yes.
Yes. Hey, don't self-abuse here if you don't mind. Now, tell us a little bit about the props department. You're responsible for getting all the things together that I use on the show. Ha-ha, purity. Yes. Yes. Where do you get all this stuff? You told me not to ask you that.
Where do I get all this stuff? I steal it.
Good. Very good. That's wonderful for the kiddies. A great example. You're fired. All right. I'm fired. Now, show us some of the stuff here and some of the problems that we have.
Well, we have a rubber knife for you so that you don't get hurt when people stab you.
Yeah.
What else? We have an autograph pen for you.
Oh, that's very nice. Well, I'll chuck
chicken
this.
pen.
I haven't thrown anything this year, you know. As a matter of fact, you know what we have? We have a little clip of one of the serious problems I got into with one of the props. And we're going to show that right now, and then we'll come back and yak a little bit more about props and maybe what you have to do to be a props person. Let's hit it. All right, here we go. I think this is the fishbowl episode. Chris, reach in that bowl there, that bowl right there.
Any letter, any letter.
See, I used to, last year I had a wooden thing here. Ooh.
Nice one there, Laurie.
Hey, it breaks. You know what? It never broke before. Did I cut you anywhere?
No, I'm fine.
Oh, too bad. Well, anyway, I'll just smash it again. You know, that bowl finally gave up. My bowl broke. I was very sad then, you know, because
Big ha-ha.
I had that bowl on the show for a long time, and
Yes, you did.
I had smacked it with a million, that wooden fly swatter I had
Your
then.
old fly swatter,
Then
which was wooden.
Prop switched to a very hard plastic fly swatter.
We switched you to an NHL hockey stick fly swatter.
Is that what it was? No wonder.
Yes.
So I was trying to meme that kid there, but no. So what else here? What else have we got? Look at the stuff you have to come up with.
Well, I brought you a balloon because
yeah?
I knew how much you liked busting balloons.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh! Huh. That's it. Well, that does it. Here. Let's let me try another one. I like this. This one. I like doing this. Ready? Yeah. This is... Boy, I'm back in action now. One more. There. What is going on? So what have you got new for me this year in props? Huh? Huh?
Nothing.
Why not?
Because.
Look at this. See this? You can get destructive. This is, I do this every year. Beautiful.
I'm
Hey,
afraid.
I heard a sound effect in
Don't
there, too.
touch my wapiti.
What is that?
Don't touch my wapiti. That is Wally a Wapiti from the Fred Penner Show.
Oh, is that what that's from?
Yes.
Okay. What does he do on Fred Penner's show?
He walks on, he walks off. He helps Fred tell stories to the kids.
Does he sing with Fred?
He tries, but Fred tries to get him not to sing because his voice is not the best.
Watch it.
The skunks do much better.
There was no smash. Sorry, those guys are failing. Okay, let's try this. No smash again. They're slowly catching up. Okay, here, put this on. You got to be in the mood.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Oh, boy. It sure is a pleasure talking with you.
This is the only fun time I've had on this show.
Well, if the folks come on down to the CBC open house, they will see the props department, and fortunately they'll have to put up with you from over a counter so they won't get this direct abuse.
I'm going back to the home.
Oh, I can't stand it. Well, all right, let's throw this at the guy out there. I got him.
Oh, yeah.
Good. And you got to do something to a cameraman. How about an elephant trunk in the camera? And there, let's give him a couple more things. Let's throw a couple more things at the guy. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to head over to we've got all this stuff. I'm going to go and talk to Yona in makeup.
Name tag for you.
An name tag? Thank you.
Name tag.
Probably a pretty classy name tag. Mm-hmm. What does it say?
It says Laurie.
Oh, it's a pig. Thank you very much. May you fall down a long flight of stairs. I'll take my autograph then.
My own heart.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Vickie, it'll be a lovely year again. I'm looking forward to it. Now I'm going over to, I'm going right over here. This is the props department. You'll see this when you come on down for your tour of the CBC.